because there's multiple time frames at play here. In terms of Evergrande, and that's clearly driving the market today, we're of the view that the Chinese government do not want to have a Lehman moment, and that means that we do expect them to intervene at some point and broker some type of, orderly restructure. But people have to understand this is an extremely complex company with thousands, literally thousands of companies and multiple covenants on the top of that. So that's going to take time. So that will play out over the days ahead, and clearly the market activity today is just being accentuated because of all the closures. Your second point in terms of the more developed markets, that I think is going to be driven more still by the COVID-19 virus, and in terms of how markets go through their opening up phase.
Janet, can I just go back to what you were saying about how you believe that at some point the Chinese government will step in and intervene with Evergrande and organise an orderly restructure? What makes you confident that they're going to do that? Because some people we've spoken to say that they don't expect the Chinese government to directly intervene because it could cause moral hazard.
There's always a risk of moral hazard, but I think, again, as we've seen with a lot of the regulatory reforms undertaken by the mainland government over the last few months, that they're really looking at that common prosperity agenda. So social policy is what really drives them. And again, if you look at the property sector, that's an incredibly important sector for the overall Chinese economy. So you're going to break it up a little bit. They'll certainly want to, when you look at the kind of fixing of Evergrande, what would they want to do? Well, they'll certainly want to make sure that they get construction going, so that the people who have been prepaying for these apartments, they do get their apartments, and they'll certainly want to make sure that the various kind of debtors have started to be paid. So you get the constructors going again, because again, the multiplier effect in the economy would just be too harsh.